Hello music fans, and welcome to the first episode of Off the Dial, previously known as Top 1 Song of the Day. I made this change because I didn't want to just recommend one song at a time, and I don't know that I could get one out to you folks every day. So I altered it a little bit, and now it's going to be called Off the Dial, and it could be about anything. I might even still give you a song recommendation, but if I want to talk about a band, I want to give a review of a live concert, or an interaction with a musician that I've met, or anything that has to do related to music, it's all going to be right here on this channel. What you'll find here, though, won't be anything that you typically would find on the radio dial, hence Off the Dial. I want to bring something new and interesting to you, so you may find something here that is not typically found. I might talk about a famous band every now and again, but typically, even if it is a famous band, it's not something that you're going to turn on the radio and just hear their song. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss future videos. Okay, so Love's band members were primarily Arthur Lee, Bryan MacLean, and Johnny Echols. Fans of The Doors have Arthur Lee to thank that you got to hear their records. Arthur Lee was the one that referred them to Elektra Records, his label at the time, and Jim Morrison went on record saying that he wanted to be as big as Love. Love's first album, simply titled Love, came out in March of 1966. It was a great first outing, and there's a lot of solid songs on that album. To me, the most notable songs are My Little Red Book and everybody's favorite cover, Hey Joe. Their second album, Da Capo, came out in November 1966. The standout songs on this album for me are The Castle and 7 and 7 Is. I really lost my mind when I heard 7 and 7 Is on an episode of The Sons of Anarchy. It shows up in Season 4, Episode 3. Just a great song, and Johnny Echols' guitar work on this is just truly outstanding. Some of the best guitar work, and it laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of the kinds of music that was to come after. And now we come to their masterpiece, Forever Changes. It was released in November of 1967, and was the final album of the original lineup before they broke up. Love did remain in name, but is really just Arthur Lee and various musicians working with him, including Jimi Hendrix. It made the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2008, and it also made Rolling Stone's number 40 out of 500 best albums ever made in 2003, amongst many other accolades. Every single song on this album is a certified masterpiece, and I implore anybody that hasn't heard this album to give it a listen to 3 times before forming an opinion. I have collected thousands of albums over the years, and this is the only one that I can honestly say I've listened to at least once a week for more than 20 years. I could point out to the standout songs on this album, but that's impossible, so I'm pointing to the whole album. Every single song stands out. I purchased Forever Changes a few times over the years, most notably every time they came out with one that had some additional content, a lot of bonus songs, etc. Rhino came out with a great release in 2018. It included a vinyl copy of the record. It included 2 CDs, one in mono and one in stereo, and then 2 additional CDs of bonus tracks and rare recordings, etc. And then it also came out with a DVD. It's DVD audio, so you get uncompressed music, which is really great, and it's probably the best I've ever heard this album, and it has a couple of videos on there. This set is really worth checking out, and I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. I had the fortune to meet Arthur Lee on April 10th, 1993 at the Northampton Center for the Arts. What a great show. I got to sit and chat with him for about 5 minutes, and he was very gracious and very talkative. It was a really nice chat. I asked him one question, what is the red telephone all about? And he just gave me a wry smile, and he had a great answer, and I'm not going to reveal it here because I want to have it locked in my memory. Forever, for me. That show is actually available on the Northampton Center for Performing Arts, and I'll leave a link for that for you folks. I'm going to leave a link to their albums in the description below. I'm also going to leave a link for an anthology CD set that includes the entirety of Forever Changes and all the important or best songs that they have come out with. It's a really great purchase if you want to just get it for the first time and see what they're all about for a bargain. It really is actually almost all you need from the band. Highly recommend it. And this ends the first episode of Off the Dial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to subscribe, like, share with your friends, leave a comment, and click that bell so you don't miss out my future videos. Thanks for watching, and keep on listening to great music.
Bye.